Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you are fine and have a nice day. Before we start the material, let me to introduce myself. My name is Henna Vayel Gusman, NPM 20211250004. And today, I'm going to tell you about teaching receptive skills reading. Okay, let's go to the material side. Sub-skills of reading. The process of reading a novel or listening to a poem is likely to be different from the process we as quickly looking up someone's number in a telephone directory, or when receiving a spoken word message on the computer. The use of these different skills often depends on what we read. Identifying the topic. Good readers and listeners are able to pick up the topic of a written or spoken very quickly with the help of their own schema to quickly get an idea of what is being talking about. This ability allows them to process the text more effectively as it progresses. Predicting and guessing. But readers and listeners sometimes guess in order to try and understand what is being written or talking about, especially if they have first identified the topic. Sometimes they look forward, trying to predict what is coming. Sometimes they make associations or guess the content from their initial glance or half hearing as they try and apply their schema to what is in front of them. Their subsequent reading and listening helps them to confirm their expectation of what they have predicted or spread just what they thought was going to happen in the light of experience. Reading and for general understanding. Good readers and listeners can follow the flow on the discourse and get this gist of it without worrying too much about details. Reading and listening for such general understanding does not stop at a very word, does not analyze all the reader or speakers has put into the text. A term commonly used in discussion about reading is skimming, by encouraging students to glance at the text before diving into it in detail. We help them grow in general understanding of what it is all about. It will help them when if they read for more specific information. Reading and listening to the essence is not a lazy option. Readers or listeners have made the choice not to pay attention to a very detail, but to use their processing power to get more a top-down view of what is going on. Reading and for specific information. In contrast to the news, only concentrating when the particular is reading and listening for this. We frequently go to written and spoken the text because we want specific details. We might that interest us come up. We might quickly look through a film review to find the name of the director or the star. In both cases, we almost ignore all the other information until we come to the specific item we are looking for. In discussions about reading, the skill is frequently referred to as scanning. Reading and for detailed information. Sometimes we read and listen to understand everything we read in detail. This usually happens with written instruction or direction, our address and phone number, and we write down all the details. If we are at the airport and the uncommon start, we listen with contractions to everything that is being said. Interpret text. Readers and listeners can look beyond the literal meaning of the words in a passage, using various clues to understand what the reader or speaker mean or suggest. Successful interpretation of the type released in large part on search schemas as in the example of the lecture room. By telling a student that you are in a smoke-free zone is asking that student to pull out his cigarette. From such reading suggestion, we prefer to ask our schemas together with our knowledge of the word to expand on the image we have been given and to fill in any gaps that seems to be left by the author or speaker, or listen to text instead of words alone. Extensive reading and listening. Most researchers want to make a distinction between extensive and intensive reading and listening. See difference in the next section. The benefits of extensive reading are combined with the benefits of extensive listening. The more students listen, the more language they acquire, and the better they will be at listening in general. Whether they select a page from a textbook, a simplified reading recording, listening material designed for their level, or a recorded radio program that can join. The effect will be the same, provided the input is comprehensible. They will gradually acquire more words and greater schematic knowledge which, in turn, will solve many and the language difficulties they started with. That's all from us. Thank you so much for attention. We're so grateful for everyone here to listen to our material. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.